Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to my daily long play stream, where I play through whatever my current game is at the moment for a couple hours, just about each day, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. As you can see, I am playing through Red Dead Redemption. I am playing the Xbox 360 version on the Xbox One X via backwards compatibility. And I have been enjoying this game, but I am thankful that I am coming close to the end here. Let me hit start and get signed in here. I found that out just by looking at a list of the a list of the main story missions in the game, and it turns out that there are 58 of them, and I'm on, or just completed, number 46. So that means I have a dozen more missions left in this game. And I'm also like 3/4 of the way through it. So, going at this rate, at the rate I have been going, I should definitely be able to finish this game at some point next week. And I've been, doing 4 or 5 missions a day, I think? I'm not sure. In any case, I should definitely be able to finish this game next week. It just it's just a matter of when. Ideally, I like to finish it on Thursday, so that way I can start the following Sunday with a brand new game. But in order to do that, I will probably have to stretch out the end game content here, probably by doing some side stuff, some of these stuff I've been avoiding. Not interested in doing like the stuff like poker or anything like that, just more like the strangers missions and such. Helping people out. Not interested in getting into duels with random people. Not interested in poker or anything like that. Just more like, helping people out and, yeah. Ideally, more story type stuff. Ooh, grocery store. Howdy. Let me take a look at what time it is. It's pretty darn early. Alright, so I have one mission available for Agent Ross. So, I think I'm actually going to start this stream off by going back to bed. In looking at the list, I also did spoil myself in terms of this game introducing a few new characters. But I still don't really, out of context, that doesn't really make all that much to me. Except for like maybe one of them. I don't know. I only spoiled myself a little bit. And I wanted to know where I was in the progression of the story. Turns out I went a lot further. I'm a lot further than I thought. Apparently the 60-hour count is based on doing like a normal amount of side activities, not just beelining the story or not just mainlining, doing only the story missions. So it looks like, based on me finishing this game on Thursday, that this will be about a 30-hour experience. Alright. I guess I will rescue this guy's horse. Okay. on, horse. This way. Start my stream off with a good deed, hopefully. Alright, fine, whatever. My horse will follow me. So yeah, like I said, assuming I beat this game at about, on Thursday of next week, it will be about a 30-hour experience. Roughly. Maybe a little less. I don't think any of my streams have gone over 2 hours, but a few of them were like only an hour and a half, so... You know what? I'm okay with that. 30 hours is a long time to spend in a game.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Your horse, mister. Much appreciated, friend.
Alright, let's get my horse back. And we can take on, ooh, 24 bucks. If I get any fame and or honor. Honor plus 50. Fame plus 20. Hey, horse. Let's see what the G-Man has for me.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tribe. Will you, oh boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town.
You mean like you?
Yeah, I know it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
Don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr.
At least he's honest. At least he's honest. That electric fan does kind of look out of place, even though I know it's not. By the way, I am keeping an occasional eye in the chat, just in case anyone pops in. It may take me a minute or so to respond to any messages in there, so please be a little patient, I guess. This is not a Gatling gun. This is actually a World War I style water-cooled machine gun.
Finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater.
Oh, quick! Take a look at this thing. Have you seen this?
You can tell it's water-cooled because of that big bulging barrel on the end of it. That's where the water is kept.
They told me about these. The Army's been building them at sea.
Now, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but the purpose of a Gatling gun having 6 or more barrels like that is so that you spread the heat out amongst as many barrels as you can. That way, by the time it gets back around to a barrel that's already been fired, it will hopefully have been cooled off.
The Army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderland's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time.
Because otherwise, if you're using
hear
the
me,
same
Marston?
barrel, it would
you were
overheat
talking to
and it
Florida.
would break. Alright, looks like we got an army camp here.
Here they come. Look, they brought the machine gun.
Now this cools it off via water. And like World War II 50 style 50 caliber guns have a bunch of holes in them to
We spotted one of Dutch's
keep
men
them
about
cool.
an hour ago.
They're air
I think he
cooled.
took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag!
Yeah, I used to have the History Channel
Are
and
you ready to finish this,
used
Mr.
to watch stuff
Marston?
like Mail Call
guess
and
so.
such.
Hold your fire until I give the word.
Okay, so I take it we're expecting an attack here? Yeah.
Targets on the horizon. Fire
Still
at will!
no,
Keep coming. Keep it steady.
still no Deadeye here.
We'll kill you all. Gun them down. Keep them out.
We should have done this a long time ago.
I'm taking an awful lot of shots here, and I'm not sure why. I suppose I'm not picking my
We'll kill
targets
every last
correctly.
one of you.
Of course, I'm also not doing a particularly good job of this either. Certainly it's not helping that this gun is not particularly accurate at this range.
Where are they coming from? They're like rats. Look, they're running. Move out. Don't let them get away.
Yeah, I was about to say, is someone going to get in this thing? Look at this. Even less accurate now I'm moving.
Christ, this thing's a lot bumpier off the road.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
This is insanity. I can hardly hold on.
Just shut up and drive, Fordham. They're hiding behind the rock. Gun them down.
Goddamn savages.
I think that guy just set himself on fire. I don't think it was intentional either.
What is it with these people?
You like how the armored section of this car is designed to protect the driver and passenger and not me? Doesn't that make me feel special? Also, you like how they managed to fit a rail shooting sequence in this Old West game? Oh, like this was like this was Modern Warfare 3 or something?
Quick, do something about that work!
You mean that? You know what? Oh, I wasn't sure if I'd failed the mission or not.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, man! Let's move out!
Let's go.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his.
I've also seen that fort. Speaking of which, I want to make sure I have the right weaponry equipped.
They said you was in a gang with this John Vanderlyn.
I was once, a long time ago.
Don't seem like the kind of fella you want to run with. Unless I completely misjudge your character, of course.
When he turned crazy, I left. At least I tried to leave. Till those suits back there came and knocking, threatened to kill my wife and son if I didn't go after them.
Strange times we live in, partner. Strange times.
The strangeness of the times
It's a
have
funny
nothing to do
business.
with it, if you ask
Army,
me.
government men, criminals, with all due respect.
You're telling me?
Too many hands on the tiller, if you ask me. This is how mistakes happen. My boys don't know who's giving the orders no more.
Take it from me, mister. When we get up there, it ain't gonna matter. It'll be every man for himself.
Rather bleak picture of the situation. Honest, probably the truth, but bleak nonetheless. We're now entering the winter of our discontent. Ah, misquoting
Look at
things. Isn't that
No,
fun?
We must be getting up high now.
Not as high as that professor liked to get. Okay. I'd like to see where exactly it is we're going. Yep, we've got a ways. So in recognition of the fact that I'm nearing the end of this game, with only about a dozen or so missions, presumably including this one left, I have been started to think about what I'm going to do afterwards, what the next subject of my daily long play stream is going to be. Oh look, it's raining. And I don't know. I still have my list of games to play through. It'll probably be one of those, but it doesn't have to be. Although I do like crossing things off that list, so it probably would be. I don't actually cross them off, I just put a check mark next to this whiteboard of mine. Are we there yet? Since I'm riding a horse, there's no skip to destination option here. Like it would be if I was riding shotgun on a carriage or sitting in the back of a car. Looks like I'm almost there. You know what? Before I get there, I might as well switch to the bolt-action rifle. I bet that's going to be a lot more effective in this situation. I'm assuming that we're going to be attacking on foot.
Come on.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Looks like a hunting lodge to me, but whatever. Alright, here we go.
Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
Christ alive!
Keep pushing!
Bring everything I got!
Alright. Oh, there you are.
Anyone still moving? Or am I done here?
Move up!
Sorry about this, partner.
For the love of God!
I can get some ammo here, rifle ammo, and of course some money.
Four of them!
Not that I really need it, but I'll take it.
Make sure they're dead.
Stop playing tough and run off back to mom!
That's it!
Alright.
Give us some cover! Push into the village! Come on, let's finish this!
I did buy that expanded ammo belt for the rifle, so I definitely am thankful for that. In fact, I should have gotten it much sooner. Hey, what's up? Someone in the chat. Sorry if I missed you.
Marston, use that Gatling gun. We'll take him out from the ridge.
What Gatling gun?
Coming to get you.
Oh, this one.
Marston, what about the Gatling gun?
Here's a question that may or may not be a smart one. Why aren't they using this Gatling gun against us? Is that all of them? I think it is.
I need it more than you now.
Me looting bodies like this, as dumb as it seems, has made it so I don't have to do a lot of animal skinning or chores or anything like that to get money. It also gets me ammo and, yeah. I don't think it's never netted me any other items. I don't know. No, you're not dead. Okay. That's why I can't loot you yet.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I will provide the cover fire. This is it, man. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Up top! Cover up! You will be lucky to find us. Come on! What are you doing?
This is not exactly a advantageous to be in spot to be in here.
What the hell is this? God damn it!
Over there! Eyes up, man!
Looks like I switched over to the Winchester. Nope. I'm still with the bolt action. Okay.
Everyone get back! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Really?
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home. You better follow me. Open your eyes. We're being flanked. Working for the government, John. I don't have a choice. There's always a choice. You're just
Okay.
too blind to see. They got my family. Abigail was any man's wife, John. Son of a bitch. God damn it.
That made that a lot easier.
You'll never take me alive, John.
I kind of assumed the game didn't want me to run into the fire.
It's over, John. I ain't leaving here without you.
Alright, I'm going to switch over to the high-powered pistol. I think that'll be more appropriate for the situation. I'm not sure why, but I don't know. Maybe allow me to run a little faster.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you.
Fortunately, this game is not really all that great at running through tight corridors like this. It's much more comfortable out in the open. Gears of War, this is not. Not that I'm saying it's trying to be, it's just this is an unusual. Interior environments like this are fairly rare and unusual in this game.
You can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Okay. Looks like he's cornered. Of course, a cornered, wounded animal is a very dangerous one. He's got his Luger.
And, hello, Dutch. We gotta stop meeting like this. Sure.
I got a plan, John.
Sure you do.
Always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up now. I can't fight my own nature. That's paradise, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
What's he gonna do?
Our time has passed.
Yep. I thought that you might do that. Here's the thing, I already know that there are more missions after this, so that's not the end of the
So
game.
at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun?
Which one? This one? He-
Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week.
What?
I'm only joking, your boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's home. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Have I now?
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Again, at least he's honest. He knows he's annoying. Plus 500 fame, plus 250 honor. Wow, this is unusual. Music. Hey, bunny. I was walking past those plants. I'm thinking, how anticlimactic would it be if I started picking them? Oh. Well, apparently my ranch was just west of Blackwater? That's odd. You know what? Screw this. The Elks Club. Let me guess, it's gonna keep playing this all the way until I get to where I'm going, right? Sorry, that music was, out of place. Alright. The Outlaws return. Go home, see the missus.
Abigail! Jack!
And the youngin.
Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day.
She does not look happy.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Look, I can take care of myself, John. Wingard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Oh, no one else.
How's it going?
Like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change, eh? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. It's over.
Is it now?
Jack! Jack, come here.
Hello, sir. Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
Don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man.
Who's this guy? Her father?
There's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
Nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. You got work to do. Leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to get ourselves some more cattle.
Is this game going to settle down to a rancher simulator?
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Sarcasm. A non-functioning mirror. Great, it's still raining.
Howdy, Paul.
All right, we should get moving.
He took the scenic route to his horse. Let's take a look here. I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not that far, but either something bad's gonna happen along the way there, or we're gonna have to, herd the cattle all the way back here.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlands are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Met them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
That was a long time ago. Almost 2 weeks ago, in fact.
Hey, Paul!
What up?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
Oh, great.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Thieves Landing. I never ended up getting a house here, did I?
Was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They were just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You've never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says.
I imagine that's what it says. That's some mighty weak footing you got there on that high horse of yours.
I've never seen you hurt anything, Paul. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. What ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper their ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
I was thinking, maybe I might be a businessman.
I thought you wanted to be a writer.
Well, I could be both. A rich industrialist who writes novels about the Old West on the side.
You can be whatever you want, son, but for now, let's concentrate on getting some food on the table. Unless you're planning on striking literary gold in the next day or two, that is.
I was thinking of writing a book about you, Pa. I was gonna call it Red Dead Redemption.
Talk later, son. Right now, I need to concentrate on not getting us lost.
I don't know, this mini-map has been doing a reasonable job at that. If all we're doing is just getting this farm, this ranch up and running, that's a pretty anticlimactic ending to this game. Hey look, a bunny.
Let's go.
Just saying, that's all.
There's the ranch. Come on. Let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
Notice he said Mr. McFarland.
Whoa, whoa.
John Marston. There's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us, Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
I never did pay her back the $15 she said I owed her.
Good luck.
I have well more than that,
Yeah.
but whatever.
All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Holy crap, that horse is glitching in with another one.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
That is literally two horses glitching into each other. Or clipping into each other, I mean. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that the thunderstorm right now is deliberate. To spook the cattle into running away, scattering.
Jack, keep them headed towards the river.
You know, I don't think going along a railroad track is a good idea. What if a train comes?
I'll ride with you until you get them off the range.
Oh, ain't that nice?
Let's go.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
Can you ride me all the way to my ranch? Make this a little bit easier all the way?
Exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack. Oh. The arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Let's take after his father.
Hopefully I've gotten better enough at riding to,
Well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot. Whoa there.
some of these cows act like they have a mind of their own.
How's the ranch?
We're surviving, but it hasn't gotten any easier.
If you're still struggling, there's not much hope for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like you got him under control. I'd best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for everything. All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river. Come on.
Hopefully this is a shortcut. Which I've never ridden the horse through the river before. Didn't even know you could.
You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Paul.
Alright, let me look exactly. Oh, crap. We still got a ways.
Come on.
I was afraid of one of two things. Either we'd get ambushed on the way back to Miss McFarlane's ranch, or that I'd have to herd this cattle all the way back to mine. Here. I guess the first one could still happen, but... Hey look, it's like I'm playing Animal Crossing. Dumb. Are we there yet? I'm starting to have a cow here. Let's take a look. No, we are not. I don't remember money exchanging hands for these cattle, so I have no idea how much I paid for them.
Hold up, Jack. This don't look right.
What? Oh, the
I'll
horses.
deal with this. Stay with the herd, Jack.
Ah, crap.
Damn! I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there, I'm coming.
Alright.
You all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
I'm sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack, head left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Paul.
Take it those weren't government men, those were rustlers. Guess getting rid of Dutch didn't make this suddenly a lawful land.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what Dutch said, pretty much. Or kind of. I don't know. Extrapolating it.
Let's go.
Okay. Cow. Okay, no, cow. Dagnammit. I wonder if it's the same cow that's doing that every time.
Come on. Yeah.
It's funny, judging by this mission, you'd think I was right at the beginning of the game, but in fact I'm much closer to the end of it. Okay, what? Come on, cows.
Let's go. All right. Now lead them into the pen.
Of course.
Nice work, son.
We made it.
You did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
There you go.
The hitching post.
That's a fine herd we got ourselves. Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Paul.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Well, ain't that just dandy? Let's take a look here. We have 2 different missions to choose from here. Abigail and Jack. Okay. Okay, here. It's funny, I've only done 2 missions, and yet kind of feeling like I want to call it quits today, excuse me. I'm talking like a moron. I don't know. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to call it an early day. Does this count as a house? Can I save the game here? Do a short hour-long stream, mostly because I got a bunch of stuff I got to get done today, but also I'm so close to the end that but there's no chance of me finishing it today. That is a giant, fancy-looking bed. I want to make sure I can actually stretch this game out to Thursday if I can. Maybe that's the wrong way of putting it. I don't know. But regardless, I'm going to call it early today. But thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams and videos. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this almost every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. They're usually longer than this, but I felt I'm just calling it a quits early today, I guess. I do a retro stream on Monday night at 8 p.m., a modern stream on Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Those are, again, Eastern Standard Times. And 4K and or HDR uploads on Fridays that usually publish on Saturday. So, tomorrow I'm going to be uploading some 4K footage of Doom from 2016 running on the Xbox One X. It is on my list of games to do for that, along with Doom Eternal and Ori and the Will of the Wisp, all of which will be done over the course of the next few weeks. Yeah. Now, actually, after all that, I'll be close to finishing off this list of games for that. I have to add some more stuff to it, I guess. Well, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here Sunday morning at 11 a.m. for the continuing adventures of Rancher John Marston in Red Dead Redemption, as I should definitely finish this game next week. Yeah. Unless something real bad happens. I don't know. And until then, take it easy.